I mean, the world's completely different than it was when I started playing. So you're not going to get the same, not even necessarily help that we had. There was artist development, when you were getting into bands and you were able to get out and play and you were able to work 7 days a week a lot of times. I was playing in cover bands on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays when I was younger. So it's not that easy to make a living out of the gate off the live shows. I know people are now able to do a lot more through the internet. So when you have your channels that way, the bands are able to sell their music and their merchandise and things that way. I think that the thing I say to everybody is you just got to love what you're doing and don't expect anything to go exactly the way you want in this business. I tell people too, because it's not easy. I mean, you'll have people talk about your music, the thing you're most passionate about in the world, and not like it. And you have to be able to listen to that, not only from the critical side, but when you deal with the business people on it, and they'll be telling you that they don't like what you're doing because of their view on music. And I think that I say you have to be able to accept that 1 + 1 is 3. And as much as it's 2, you have to smile and say you're right. Because it's the way I think that you have to deal with this business. If you can't be willing to accept that, you might have a difficult time at some point. And you really have to make sure that you don't come across as somebody who gets bothered or gets that reputation, because the world, especially now with the internet, is so small. And you could become that guy that nobody wants to work with really fast, especially if you're an artist that's playing individually through other bands. And people are looking for a guitarist or even looking for a tech or somebody like that. And you don't want to be that person that they don't want to work with. I think that's the most important thing, is to be somebody that makes people happy you're there, whether it's the people you're playing for or the people you're working with.